Good day, my name is Yushir, I'm the director of BellMe. We started this company in 2012 and hope to solve the problem of communication between either the clients and staff and management, as well as internally between staff and management. In a hope to solve this problem, we've identified various industries such as retirement homes, hospitals, corporates such as spas, boardrooms, restaurants as well, between patron and waiter. So there's many applications for our system, and our focus is on retirement homes and hospitals. Our vision is to continue to expand throughout South Africa, having more distributors sign up with us and expand throughout the world. We have over 250 clients that have purchased from us and are enjoying the benefits of BellMe. The names of retirement homes that we've supplied include Queen's Haven Retirement Home, Akiso Psychiatric Hospital, and Villa Sunfield, Serene Park Retirement Home. There's many others that we can go into that will be on our company profile. The most important ones that you would probably be interested in is Queen's Haven Retirement Home. This is the satellite view of Queen's Haven Retirement Home. This section here is the homes, the furthest point on the map from the nursing station here. The rest of these blocks are where residents stay with 12 rooms per block, and this is also the furthest point here, one of the furthest points. So there's repeaters plotted throughout the entire site, which I'll show you in the next slide. The white circles represent where the repeaters are located at Queen's Haven. So now that you've seen what we can do, I'd just like to show you how the system works. It works on a radio frequency of 433 megahertz, which is ideal for the type of application. Its range is 100 to 200 meters without a repeater, and if you add in repeaters, as you can see, the distance can double and even triple, going up to about a kilometer. So an overview of the product. So when a call button is pressed, these are the call buttons. When one is pressed, it'll come up on the receiver, the B900, and it'll come up on the wristwatch receiver. When it transmits individually to each receiver, as many receivers as you like. So there's no central base station, which is ideal. You don't want to have a central base station. Everything goes directly from the button to the watch to the display monitor, and then from the receiver to the computer reporting software. So as you can see here, it came through, it's orange, and if we press the cancel button, it will cancel off on the receiver. The B900 has a capacity of 512 transmitters. Homes like Queen's Haven, they've used 2 display units as their call buttons on site. It's over 600. So they have a display unit for the frail care as well as one for the residents of the village. The characters that can be displayed on the screen are up to 10 characters, letters and numbers, like you see now. And you can have up to 2 lines of information. If more calls come through, then it will rotate between each one until it's cancelled. This display has a unique backup feature. So in case you'd like to copy the information over to another display, or if there's lightning damage, we can easily restore your backup file and send it over to you in 24 hours to have your system up and running again. This screen is unique to all the other screens. It has an unlimited ringing feature, which is ideal for hospitals, as the Department of Health requires this to continue to ring until cancelled. In a retirement home situation, I don't think that is necessary, but you have different options such as interval ringing every few seconds or so, 5 or 10, or just ringing once, and it displaying here until the cancel is pressed. You have different ringtones that you can choose from, up to 7. You have different volume levels, and you even have an auxiliary out. So if you'd like to amplify the volume even more, you can. You can even attach a siren to it. It has an auto cancel feature, so there's no need to have a cancel button if you'd like, but if you have that as an option, then you would not be able to see the report on how quickly your nurse responded to a client. The rolling display, as we said, up to 20 calls can handle. 20 calls coming through at the same time, it'll keep rotating, but in a retirement home, it hardly ever happens. The reporting feature is integrated with this display, so a LAN cable is connected to the computer, and that gives you the full report when a call is pressed, when a cancel is pressed, and we'll go through that later. You can't adjust anything on the display, which is a great feature. So a nurse cannot come through and cancel a call button here. They can't even program or mess with the programming on it. They require either the remote, which is kept with management, or to edit via the software, which you need administrative logins. You can log in remotely and program the system. So as support, we can log in and add more call buttons if you'd like, or edit the wording on certain call buttons within 20 minutes of dialing into your computer. So you just need to have, the computer just needs to have access to the internet, and we can log in remotely and modify. Going on to the wristwatch, when a signal comes through to this, it'll display up to 4 characters. Well, it's only digits. So the first one has letters A to F, and then 3 numbers followed by that. I'll show you how that works now. So as you can see, it says 0001. It has a capacity of 256 transmitters, right? If it's this system here, the cancel button does not work with the watch. But if you're getting, these call buttons, because this is integrated, it works well with the watch. So if it cancels off the watch. With these call buttons, you'll have to cancel it on the watch, all right? Recharging, you just need to charge it every day or 2, depending on how often it's used. You have 3 alert options, either the vibration, it makes a noise, or both. Moving on to the call buttons. So there's a few options that you have. You can either have these at the bedside. This has been very popular over the years, as the newer models have just come in last year. So all our clients have been purchasing this one, where you press the call button at the bedside, and then a separate button at the door to cancel. Let me just cancel all the calls on here so you can see what. Right. So you have a call button at the bedside, and then you press cancel. Then if you want something in the shower, you can have another call button and cancel. So you can share one cancel with multiple call buttons, but then you'd have to display the same information. If you wanted to display like room to toilet, then you'd need a separate cancel button with this particular system. The benefits of having this is that you can also have a call button that's attached to a lanyard, which can be worn over your neck, like so. And the resident can walk around the retirement village, having the pleasure wherever they are, they can press the button, and it can come through to the nurse station. The nurse will then have to go over to the room to check if the resident is there. If they're not there, she'll still press the cancel button and then go off to find them wherever they are in the home. The other call buttons that we have are these. Basically, it has an integrated cancel button, right? So it's just a small little button on the side like that, and that cancels off the display. The benefits of having this over this is treated as one call button. So in a capacity of 512 transmitters, you can have 512 residents having this by the bedside, whereas this call button can only have a capacity of 256 because you have a separate call and a cancel. You can add, right? So if you decide to purchase on this, this call button, you can add additionally these call buttons on a lanyard, or even in the bathroom, and also other parts of the room if you'd like. These are completely waterproof and very durable. They take a A23 battery like this. It's a similar battery to your gate remote. It lasts about 1 to 2 years depending on your use. To be able to see when the battery is dying by simply pressing it, this particular light starts to flicker. This key is the key that needs to be slotted into the side of the call button when you'd like to simply change the battery, and this is the mounting bracket that is installed into the wall. Either you can use very strong 2-way tape or drill it into the wall. We have a separate video that is about 10 minutes that goes into detail with regards to the software, but we'll just show you the basic overview. So when a button is pressed, you'll see that this particular line is highlighted green. We even have it on, you can have it on a floor plan as well, where each icon lights up. The time here is ticking away. As soon as the nurse comes through and presses cancel, then it will record that particular time in terms of a response. It'll change color, like you can see. You can set intervals, so different warnings for different intervals and different ringtones also. So this can act as another display unit in a way, but we don't recommend using it in isolation because the program does need to be opened for it to be capturing the details. It can be minimized on the desktop, but it does need to be opened. So once this cancel, let me just cancel this, you can see it goes away, and the response time was 51 seconds, the time that the call button was pressed on this, the date, and all this information can be exported to Excel. This section here is the call buttons and the information, and obviously the end time is here, and whether it was attended or not. So let me just press all the buttons so you can see how it works. And you can have as many coming through at the same time, and as you cancel each one, it will cancel off the screen like so. So that's basically how the system works on the software. This is the signal repeater. It has internal battery backup of 2 hours, and this will repeat the range for you. We have a UPS that can connect to our B900, and that will allow it to be switched on for more than 2 hours if there's a power failure, and it will be uninterrupted. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. If there's any questions you have, please don't hesitate to contact us. Take care.